Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech, and it's Monday again, so that means it's Mac Tip Monday. So normally we'll be doing the Monday tips, and it will be some sort of tip on your Mac, and then we'll talk about an application I recommend. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Mac. Now if we go to the Mac, you can see I have my website Zollotech open here, and I had a couple Finder windows open to kind of give you an example. So we've got two windows here. I have a window behind here, and what we'll do is if I move my mouse to the left bottom corner, now this you can set up however you want. If I move it to the left bottom corner, everything kind of blows out so we can see everything at once. Apple used to call this expose. It's still sort of expose, but they've kind of referred to it now as mission control, where you can see everything. If I go back to that corner, I can bring everything back, or I can click on what I want to see. Again, go back. If I want to see my desktop, I have my bottom right corner set up to show the desktop. So I can easily get to the desktop, drop the mouse in the bottom right again, and it brings everything back. Now, a lot of people use this. Some people don't even know it exists, so I thought we'd go over it. So let's show you how to actually turn that on. If we go to System Preferences, and then we go to Mission Control. In Mission Control, we have Dashboard, Show Dashboard as a space. I have that disabled. I don't really use the dashboard, but for those of you that don't know, this is the dashboard. And we have automatically rearranged spaces based on most recently used. So we have a couple spaces. Let me bring this back out. And you can see up here at the top, I have another space or another window. I can add to that by clicking this plus or remove it. I can move windows to it or back from it, or I can get rid of spaces altogether. In case you didn't know, it's quite nice to have all those different windows so that you can actually use your Mac and have an application up front or full screen and slide between the two. So anyway, we have that. We have, when switching to an application, switch to a space with open windows for the application. I showed you some of that. And what we have here are Show Desktop, Show Dashboard. These are for Mission Control, but what we need to click here is Hot Corners. Now, Hot Corners is also available on Leopard and Snow Leopard, so it is there. You'll just have to look for it. It may not say Mission Control. It may be under Expose instead. So here you can see I have Mission Control in the bottom left and Desktop in the right. If I click the upper right, I can change this to anything. I can change it to Dashboard, Launchpad. Launchpad shows your applications, so we'll do that. And that means now I've got my Launchpad, and here's my applications I can go through. If I switch this corner, we can go to the application window. And there's the application window that we're currently in. So we can change this however we want. I don't tend to use the upper corners, so we'll take those away for now. And that's pretty much it. You can set it up however you'd like. And I find it to be really convenient, and it helps with using the Mac. Now, if you're using a trackpad, you can do some of these motions by moving your fingers up, 3 fingers down will do very much the same thing. But I find it very helpful when I'm using a mouse. I use this all the time. Now, that's pretty much it as far as the applications go, or options for hot corners go. Let me go ahead and show you my recommended application. My recommended application this week is Skitch. Let me go ahead and open it. And there's Skitch. So you can see here is the program itself. This is a free program on the App Store. I'm going to try and recommend free programs, or at least ones that have trials that you can try out. So Skitch I've been using for some time to help me copy and paste web content that I can use in somewhere else, or modify a picture of my own. So what I mean by that is we have this little heart up here, and everything kind of shrinks up to there. And what this is a screen capture app. So if I go to Crosshair Snapshot, that's what I use the most. We can do full screen snapshots, things like that. But let me go to Crosshair Snapshot. I'll go ahead and highlight this. Just like this, you can see I'm highlighting whatever I want. Highlight it like this, and I have the snapshot. Now the nice thing about this application is it actually lets me write right over the top of it. So you can see here's a color. Let's change that to blue. I don't want black there, or pink rather. Let's go ahead and type, this is Skitch. And you can see I can type right over the top. I can move it around. I can change fonts, things like that. It's really quite a nice application. So after I've done that, that's not the most impressive thing. If I want to resize this, I can do that one of two ways. I can slide and drag. I'm resizing on the fly. Or say I want to crop it like this, and we can annotate things. We can put arrows. We can point to whatever. We can erase. No, that one's not erasing. Well, we can draw over the top, but we can erase as well. And what happens is when we're done with this, we can simply drag this and it will change it to a JPEG. So here we have some options down at the bottom: JPG, PNG, PDF, and so on. So we'll keep it how it is, and if you go into the quality settings, you can change it around as well. So what I'll do here is I'll drag and drop. You can see it gave me the file size, and now I just saved what I did. So it saves on the fly, resizes on the fly. You can type right over on the fly, put arrows, fill, put boxes. It's really quite a nice application. I like it a lot. And we can erase here. We can erase what we had written, not what we actually have on the screen right there. So it's really nice, and as you can see, when I click on it, it says it's 60%, 38.31 kilobytes. So it's really nice, really convenient, and very fast. So I would highly recommend that. If you haven't used this or you have any tips for this, please go ahead and check it out, because it's a great application. Or if you have any tips, let me know. Maybe something I missed on here that you use it for. So let's go ahead and close that. So we went over hot corners. We went over Skitch, great application, free in the App Store. Other than that, that's Mac Tip Monday. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, please go ahead and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.